Today's verse, Romans 5:19, verse by verse through Romans. Here we go. For as by the one man's disobedience the many were made sinners, so by the one man's obedience the many will be made righteous. What does it mean when Paul says we are made sinners, made righteous? Does Paul mean Adam's disobedience makes us disobedient? Does it mean Jesus' obedience makes us obedient and righteous? This section is more about categories than outcomes. In Adam, we're in the category of sinners. And in Christ, we're in the category of righteous. As Dr. Martin Lloyd-Jones says it so well, he says, look at yourself in Adam. Though you had done nothing, you were declared a sinner. Now look at yourself in Christ and see that, though you have done nothing, you are now declared righteous. This is it. This is the difference. This is the parallel. This section of Romans really challenges some views that people hold, even in the church. Some people believe we are just born pure, good, and somewhere along the way, something from outside defiles us. Culture, people, something has influence on us, and we lose that innocence. And we become sinners that way. Paul would say, no, you've had that status all along. And Jesus says something similar in Mark 7. He teaches that it is not what goes in the man that defiles him, but what comes out of the human heart. Jesus and Paul always highlight the fruit that comes from within. We live out our status as sinners, and we sin. Paul in Galatians 5 describes the work of the flesh. It's sexual immorality, it's idolatry, it's conflict, division. This is what comes out of a sinful heart. But in Christ, we are made righteous and we're given a new status, and along with it, a new heart and His Spirit. And out of that, when we lean into Him, out of that flows the fruit of the Spirit. But in the here and now on earth, as we live between the first coming and the second coming, we have the flesh, we have the Spirit. There is obedience, but there is disobedience. We are saved sinners, made righteous in Christ, but we still have the flesh. Now, don't get me wrong, our status is either one or the other. It's in Adam or in Christ. But we choose which one we live under. The good news is that when we put our faith in Christ, our status changes. And the good news is that God can and will help you, empower you, guide you to live that new status in Christ by His Spirit. This is amazing news.